Invasive species are harming Florida's native plants and animals.
What is an invasive species? An invasive species is a plant or animal that is not native to the area and harms its new ecosystem. Sadly, our native Florida plants and animals are paying the ultimate price.
Some examples of invasive species found in Florida include Burmese pythons, green iguanas, cane toads, Cuban tree frogs, Brazilian pepper trees, climbing fern, and Australian pine trees. The list goes on and on.
Invasive species may compete with native species for food and habitat. They may also cause harm by eating our native species.
For example, Burmese pythons are practically taking over the Everglades. Irresponsible pet owners release them when they grow too big. These predators eat a large variety of prey, including mammals, birds, and reptiles. They have even been seen eating alligators and deer. This is causing an interruption in the local ecosystem. Humans are mostly to blame for the devastation caused by these non-native plants and animals, simply because that is how most of them got here in the first place. Florida is the world's leader in reptile trade, and 3/4 of imported plants travel through the Sunshine State. That, along with Florida's warm climate, makes it a perfect new environment for these non-natives. How can you help? Be on the lookout and report non-native animals to the FWC. If possible, take a picture of the animal and write down details about their location. You can use the Fish and Wildlife app, I've Got One, or call 888 I've Got One. Be a responsible pet owner. Don't release unwanted pets into the wild. If you have an exotic pet you can no longer care for, the Exotic Pet Amnesty program offers a safe alternative to surrender non-native exotic pets. Only plant native Florida plants. Visit local nurseries to ensure you choose native species. Spread the word. Educate others about the dangers of non-native invasive species.
Invasive species are harming our beautiful state's ecosystems, one animal and plant at a time. What steps are you going to take to help stop the destruction?
Hello everybody, how you doing today? You know, it's getting to that time of year, folks. We got those nice trade winds coming in around here in the Seychelles Islands, but it's still nice and hot, and you know what that means. Mites, baby! Woo! Any other Mites fans in the audience tonight? Yeah, man. 8 legs, 0.8 micrograms of protein. But you know, the other day, I'm hunting mites, right? And I caught this real sassy one. Don't you hate it when that happens? You catch this mite, and then it starts whining. So I catch one, and he says, hey, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? And I'm like, dude, I'm less than a centimeter in height. The only thing my size is...
Do you know what recycling is? Yeah. The thing that helps the environment and everything. Why don't more people do it?
It's hard to ignore the effects of not recycling. Recycling is the simplest way to keep our planet clean. Something as simple as recycling your plastic bottles could save an animal's life.
Our Florida image is dying. Along with our image, so are our native creatures and environment. Pollution has been an uncontrolled issue for far too long, and we need to do something about it. You can help by picking up after yourself and trash you see lying around. Whether it be in the water, in the sand, or on the side of the road, any little thing helps. Not only are you helping out the people and environment around you, but you're also helping the wildlife. Preventing pollution will keep our environment and beaches safer, more enjoyable, and reduce financial cost of waste management. Our animals will have secure and clean habitats, and we will have beautiful beaches and land that will ultimately boost our economy and serotonin. With just a little help every day, we can make our Florida an enjoyable and lovely experience for everyone.
Littering, whether intentional or not, can cause mass destruction in our communities and the earth. Most trash ends up in our oceans, which impacts marine life. If you miss the trash when throwing something away, take 2 seconds to pick it up. Instead of throwing glass, plastic, and paper into the trash bin, recycle it.
Hi, my name is Philip Anson. I'm a high school student who lives on the coast of Florida. The other day I was surfing and I saw something float by me. I realized it was a piece of styrofoam from a styrofoam tray, much like the ones we use in my school cafeteria.
This led to a realization. It became clear to me how much waste we were producing in our lunchrooms every day, and I thought of how much that must affect the environment in my community. I couldn't help but notice all the overflowing trash cans of styrofoam trays.
I knew how bad styrofoam was for the environment, and I knew that a change needed to be made.
After many emails, phone calls, and meetings,
I found out about the Styro Genie, a discontinued recycling program used by the district to recycle the styrofoam trays. How it worked was students would dump out their trays, stack them on top of each other, then custodians would bring them to the Styro Genie. They would be melted down into compact bricks, then the bricks would be used to make other products such as picture frames.
we are now re-implementing this recycling program, and we are hoping to move to reusable trays in the near future.